Welcome to Blue Morning Black Coffee with me, Maimun Malik. You otherwise know me as Hannah. As you can see, I am a big fan of someone who's sitting right next to me. She is Miss Manjulatha Kalanidhi, currently the editor for WoW Hyderabad. This magazine changed the complete way of how lifestyle magazines were presented in South India and Hyderabad. Lifestyle magazines are a true reflection of a society, and Miss Manjulatha ji shaped it, and her predecessors shaped it, and the one who started it, of course, is Miss Deepthi Reddy, and under her aegis, Miss Ratna Rao Garu, and everyone following through to Manjulatha ji, of course, Ajuli ma'am as well. So Manjulatha ji, welcome to the podcast of Blue Morning Black Coffee with me, Maimun Malik. It's an honest pleasure to meet you here in Dubai, in the
Thank you.
land of dreams, land of billionaires and multi millionaires. How does it feel? And is this your first visit?
Thank you so much. I love the name. Amazing title.
Yes, ma'am.
Amazing
Yes.
agency.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so no, actually, this is my first, not my first time to Dubai. I've been here before, but that was almost 8, 9 years ago, and I've seen how the landscape of the city has changed, and it's just become richer, shinier, bigger, better, just like you.
Oh, ma'am, thank you so much. Uh, Ma'am, my next question with you would
Yeah,
be over 2 decades of journalism,
yeah,
you as a cub, as a young journalist, when you passed out of Asian College of Journalism, uh, 1997 to
yeah,
2025, you must have seen everything from dot-com buzz
yeah,
to print to broadcast to how TV shaped,
yeah.
how journalism shaped the masses. Why did you choose magazine, ma'am? Why not radio? Your voice is beautiful. You have a powerful stature. Why not TV? Why only print? And I would really like to understand why you stuck with print.
So I always feel that the written word is among the most powerful ways of expression. And in the 90s, the written word was also very sacred. You know, if something went to print, it means it's authentic, it's trustworthy, it's been fact checked. So the kind of authenticity the printed word enjoyed made me take up print. And also, luckily, the college that I studied at, which is Asian College of Journalism, print journalism was its focus, and it was natural for me to take it up. Radio is definitely a very powerful medium, but having been trained in writing and as someone who enjoys the art of expression through writing, I felt print was my, is my calling. And I started, but today, I mean, whatever, 28 years later, I feel like I am able to tap across all the different mediums. As in, yes, I am a journalist for the print, but we also do for the digital. We also are on social, we are on broadcasts and podcasts, and there are times we do a live transmission for something. So basically, I personally am riding across all the different mediums, but print continues to be my sweetheart. And
Print
I,
was the forte of Asian College of Journalism, and that became your strength,
yeah.
your medium of communication. So, is it safe to say that what you are nurtured with becomes your foundation, and then from there you diversify?
Yes, absolutely. So I think nowadays people get to choose whether they want to do online journalism or digital or social marketing. But in those days, print was really the one of the most happening things. Soon
Yes.
after then TV caught up, but print continues to rule, continue to rule at that point of time. And yeah, it's you should always evolve, you should always adapt, you should always build over what you have. Otherwise, you will perish.
Yes, ma'am. So, I have another question for you, ma'am.
Yeah,
Now, you're a mother,
yeah,
you're a wife, you were a student.
yeah.
From student, how did you become a lover? When did you become a lover? Did you have the time to fall in love, to accept sir as your husband, and then to give birth to this wonderful lady who is sleeping and listening to jazz music at the same time? So I really want to understand, in this time and age, it is impossible to fall in love for us. For us, it's always about social media, the life which is online, but not the
Yeah.
life which is offline.
Yeah.
So I would really like to understand, for people like me, and I'm sure many other millennials and the Gen Z and Gen Alpha, God knows what else we have.
Yeah.
Was love easy being a journalist? Was it easy to zero in on one man and live the rest of your life with that person, ma'am?
Okay, now that you ask me, it does sound
Abhi table
yeah, and it does sound difficult. But so first of all, I had a very traditional arranged marriage.
Ooh.
Yes, many
Wasn't
people.
love, ma'am?
Love happened later.
So you agreed to marry someone that
Yeah.
your parents chose for
Yes,
you.
yes, yes. So my parents were very cool. They said, if you find someone, go ahead and let us know. But there was not any one single person who I thought, okay, maybe he's so good enough that I should spend my life with. I
Uh-huh.
never really met anyone like that. But once I turned 25, and Indian parents, they
Yes,
do
ma'am.
want to get you married.
Yes.
So we're like, okay, should we look for someone? I'm like, yeah, okay, fine, take all the effort. Why should I do? Let me focus on my work.
Okay.
So when they lined up a few eligible bachelors for me, my husband Vijay Karan, I'm married to for 21 years now.
Wow. So his name is Mr. Vijay Kalanidhi.
Vijay Devani.
Devari.
Yeah, Devani.
Okay.
So I
Devani.
retained my maiden name,
Oh,
Kalanidhi.
mashallah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
he's Vijay Devani. And when I met him, he was actually one of the coolest persons. He was like, "Oh wow, you're a journalist." And so most of the other people I met, the other men, they were like, "Oh, so will this be a job that will get you home late night? How often will
Oh.
you be out?" But Vijay was like, "Wow, you're a journalist. That's so cool. You must go and like rock the world. You have all
Really,
the
ma'am?
support." Yeah, that's what he said.
Next question would be, ma'am, who was your first mentor, and how did they shape you? And do you know where they are right now?
Oh, yes, yes. Thanks for asking and reminding me. So, Mr. R. Shankar is my mentor. He was my first boss, and I was very lucky to have him because he was like a great human being
Mm-hmm.
to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
He really understood how to talk to people, how to talk to a colleague,
Mm-hmm.
how to talk to someone who's totally pissed off at you,
Okay.
how to empathize when you're writing a story, how to get your facts. He was like a great personal and professional mentor, and he's very much rocking right now in Kerala, settled, and I think he's also into farming
Okay.
and greenery environment and things
Okay.
with his wife. He's
Okay.
enjoying, and I see him, he see his posts on social media.
Uh-huh.
I met him a couple of years ago at some event, and he continues to rock. Then
How do we find him on social media, ma'am?
Yeah, I think it's Shankar Raj.
Okay.
That's his Facebook ID. He's there only on Facebook.
Okay.
And he also writes columns, I
Uh-huh.
think, on some couple of Kerala newspapers.
Right.
I'll definitely share his, handles with you.
Yes,
Yes, and I consider Miss A.T. Jayanti, the editor of Deccan Chronicle, also one of my mentors because I felt like she, more than actually sitting down and teaching you something, she was someone who made me feel like you can do this. Um, I was barely 24, 25 at that point of time. And when she chose me to head the Vizag Chronicle,
Wow.
which is launch of a completely new edition, which basically means you have to go to another city, understand, okay, what are the things, what are we going to write, who are we going to hire, including hiring people. So it was a huge responsibility, but for an editor to trust a girl so young to do this means a lot to me. And that experience really kind of up-leveled me as a journalist. And although a lot of journalists are scared of ATJ ma'am, I think she has been a very profound influence on me.
Are you getting emotional? I see a tear coming in your eye.
Yeah, because seriously, she was one of the persons who did something for me which no other editor did.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would really
Yeah.
love to meet
Yeah,
Jayanti, ma'am.
yeah, she's
And
right
where
now.
is she?
She's turned into a runner somewhere in Himachal Pradesh, and she's not on social media. Yeah, we've all
Okay.
tried to do that.
Okay.
But Jayanti ma'am, if you're listening, big hi to you from Manju.
Hello, ma'am, from me as well. In continuation with Blue Morning Black Coffee with me, Maimun Malik, you otherwise know me as Hana. We are with the Manjulatha Kalanidhi, the original Manjulatha Kalanidhi.
The OG.
The original OG. This is not AI, this is her. I'm touching her. So, yes, I just asked her in my previous video, can we ask controversial questions? And she said yes. Now I'm scared whether I really should ask or not because
And
I
you
don't
have
know.
to handle the controversy.
I'll have to
the
handle
repercussions.
We are in the Middle East, Abba. So, ma'am, controversy is something that really helped me understand how good and bad marketing can help
Okay.
anyone, right? So let's start with the politicians.
Yeah.
Right. For them, controversy is like feeding their soul sometimes, that they want the masses to actually switch on whichever media, say print, TV, radio, online.
Yeah.
How did you and your mentors and your superiors and your subordinates handle controversy, controversial leaders, controversial situations, celebrities, controversial projects from
Yeah.
1997 till 2025? Could you please tell that?
So one of the controversies that I was caught I was caught in the crossover was, I think, around 2017, 2018, with the New Indian Express, where we had written a story about fan clubs. Okay. About Miss Pavan Kalyan, who is a huge star in India, and Mahesh Babu, also a huge star in India. So something about fan wars, fan club wars.
Oh, okay.
So we had written about that, and there was our
This was with the New Indian Express.
Yes, and there was a certain desk in Chennai who did not know really the implications of star clubs, fan clubs in Hyderabad. So something went wrong, which did not portray a certain star in the right light.
Okay.
So the star's fans who were in millions.
Oh my
And
God.
Twitter was huge. So it became really controversial, and my name also was part of the magazine comes out, right? In the imprint, your name comes, and suddenly on Twitter we find that ban this lady, ban this person, ban this newspaper. Oh, how dare they do this? And this is not. So they got paid by the other star. There were lots of stuff. Then it was so bad that the fan clubs threatened to come and torch our office, and all this happened. But then we realized, okay, it's not us who did it in the print. There's somebody who did not really know a few things.
Understood.
They put out a wrong photograph, which we also regret putting out. So I think by the time we realized what controversy we were, and to address it was almost 5:36, and we were trending.
The same day.
Same day. It started around 9:30, 10. Fan club started retweeting, reposting. There were like some 1 million tweets, all of that.
Oh my days.
Yes, and then we decided, okay, whatever it is, I think we should just take down that whatever is causing a lot of harm and creating disharmony. So, bus evening we took it off, but we saw how much power people can have,
yes,
if they get together,
yes,
which is good. And I hope it's not used for something bad. I got out safe. Thank you, fan clubs.
Very
And I love both the stars equally. I'm a fan of both the actors. I'm happy that the actors also share a great relationship, but it felt like being caught in the midst of a crossfire.
Right.
And then when something like this happens, first thing is to stop and say, okay, fine, a mistake happened.
Okay. And accept it. Right.
Mostly people want just for you to realize that. So if you are in a mistake, first
accept it.
It's the simplest thing in life. Do that, and then see what can you do. Maybe take off something, remove a certain link, or rewrite something. Aajkal everything is possible, right, Hannah?
Right,
everything you can rewrite.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's do that. And so controversies can help you, but it shouldn't go to a certain extent that there is violence, and you should know when to stop the controversy. It's good to use it to spark a conversation, but after that, you should stop that.
So now my questions are now fast paced, and ma'am will also be fast paced now.
Rapid fire.
Yeah, rapid fire. So ma'am, could you please quickly run us through the media landscape of Hyderabad, how you shaped the magazine landscape of Hyderabad, and why Hyderabad is important for you?
So I think Hyderabad is like very important. It's like my heartbeat.
You're lucky.
Yes, because if you see my career, I worked for Hyderabad Express. I worked for Hyderabad Chronicle. I worked for Big Hyderabad, and now WoW Hyderabad. No, actually the word, whenever there's a word called Hyderabad in what I do, it really takes me to another height professionally. I have seen Hyderabad grown to like 90s onwards, where there were no flyovers, to today, where we have the best infrastructure in the country. I've seen, like today also, if you show me a spot, I can tell you what was there 20 years ago.
Really?
I can tell you what restaurant was there, who owns it, what happened, what cuisine. I can tell you about maybe a wellness center. Yeah, absolutely.
How can you tell all this?
Because I've seen the city for the last 25 years.
And because you were like the Google of that time?
Yes. Absolutely. So today, if you want top 10 restaurants, you will just Google top 10 restaurants in
Near
Hyderabad.
me.
Near me. But us time pe nahi tha, right? People like us, lifestyle journalists, which means all the good things in life,
Yes.
whether it's food and travel, beverages, food, clothes, fashion, wellness, tourist, everything we used to do. So we could tell you where you should go this weekend. Suppose you're celebrating an anniversary, where should you go? Suppose you are a disabled person, what are the 10 places you can go where your wheelchair will go? That kind of, journalism we used to do, and everything was authenticated. Nothing, there is nothing I could Google.
Who would authenticate it?
We would
You
go
guys?
personally.
Oh, okay.
Personally go find out, ask their number.
So that must have been a very powerful position to live and to enjoy.
Powerful, and which is also why journalists were considered like amplifiers of what they were doing. Today, if you are a business, you will just open your YouTube page.
Yes.
Or you'll open your social media page, and you will talk about it, or you will even pay to the sponsor and get it on digital marketing.
Yes.
But in those days, Manju had to write, or some other journalist had to write about who you are. You are a theatre artist. So what are your performances? So I had to find. So it was very important for them to get a slot with us and get our attention. So we were truly, truly powerful.
So it was very physical, on field.
Yes.
Never at home, living out of a bag.
Today, if I want an interview with somebody,
Yes.
I can even do it on a Zoom call,
Yes.
record it,
Yes.
send questions via Google Doc, they'll answer. But us time pe nahi tha na. You had to personally.
And how was your daughter and your husband okay with all of this?
They were, they kind of.
They traveled with you?
Yes, I've done lots of, between 2006 to 9, I did a lot of freelance writing, travel writing, where I was taking a break from full-time job. So
What was the publication?
It's Outlook Magazine. Came up with a bunch of books. It was called 52 Weekends from Hyderabad, 52 Weekends from Calcutta, and then a pocket book on Chhattisgarh. So they had commissioned these stories.
Okay.
So when it's commissioned, they basically tell you, like, go to this state and everything is taken care of. You just go, you meet, suppose there is a wildlife sanctuary, I meet the curator of the wildlife sanctuary, understand, take a safari, see what are the arrangements, everything put together, get it fact checked.
Ma'am, you just said wildlife sanctuaries.
Yes.
So were you the first or one of the first journalists who brought the national parks to light?
Possible.
Yeah, possible.
It was, because that was when Chhattisgarh was a newly formed state at that point of time.
Which year?
Must be 2007-ish, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember because all of this freelance work happened before 2009. So around that time is when they had commissioned. I think Outlook had a tie-up with the Chhattisgarh government, and they wanted a journalist to go, travel, see, experience, and write.
Do you remember all the 4 national parks?
One is
no problem, ma'am.
Achanak Maar ek hai.
Achanak Maar?
Yeah, it's called Achanak Maar. Achanak Maar means they'll come and.
Is it a national park?
It is a national park.
Oh, Achanak Maar.
Yeah, which means without completely catch you off guard.
Red-handed.
Yeah.
And then another national park.
I think it's Bastar. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been quite a while.
But I'm telling you, even today, Chhattisgarh is the most beautiful state in the country. It is really, so pristine. Yeah.
Then why is the development so slow? Sorry, we're going a bit off topic, but Chhattisgarh, if it is so rich and resplendent with resources, then should it not be completely utilized rather than exploiting?
It's also a new state. It's not very old, so it will take some time.
Do you remember the political inclination they had when they formed Chhattisgarh? Was it communism or was it?
No, I don't remember at all because I did not have anything to do. I just went.
Lifestyle journalism.
I visited, and I spoke to the locals, but there was actually it was on a very good period at that point of time. They were just about shaping up things. They had Raipur as their capital, and new malls and new things were coming up. So it looked like very, very on a very promising note. I haven't been there in a while, but in terms of tourism, it is a very beautiful
Can
space.
we still go to Chhattisgarh?
Yes, you can from our own Hyderabad. Take a car or something. Bhadrachalam, go keep straight.
Is it, ma'am?
Yeah, very much. You are an Indian citizen. You can just go.
Yes,
so that's it. Car la petrol isko nilpodame.
Okay. And ma'am, before cutting this video crisp, Mahindra supported you, Automobile Mahindra, or who supported you in your travel?
No, so the magazine would get their own sponsors.
Okay.
So what happens
Uh,
is when automobile companies
Mm.
come up with their new vehicles,
Mhm.
they want someone to test it.
Right.
So they'll do it a real test ride instead of
Right.
doing it for an advertisement.
Right.
They'll be like, okay, we are giving our car with our driver
Mhm.
for how many hours? Okay, you want it for 3 weeks? Take it. Fully experienced. Tell us, give us the feedback. Did it do well in? But this car, I think it was Mahindra Logan that we
Okay.
went. It was amazing. You could go through these, ground clearance,
Mhm.
Bahattaus ka, and
Wow.
all kinds of places.
All
where-
terrain.
All terrain.
Oh,
It was
nice.
beautiful. Gadi tha. So it was nice. So basically, when someone is commissioning you an article, you only go and write, and everything is taken care of for you.
Fantastic.
So your travel, your stay, your food, even your mineral water is taken care of. जो भी हम लोग, for example, I spent 5 rupees in going through a park. वो भी अगर मैं रखी, तो they reimburse all
It's
of
so
it.
beautiful.
Plus you get paid for writing.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Plus you get paid for writing.
Plus
and-
great experience.
Yeah, yeah.
What else can you ask
So you
for?
suggest that the influences of this era, is it safe to say you guys were the influencers?
Absolutely, 100%. We are the OG influencers.
Yes.
So what people are doing now
Yes, ma'am.
and putting out on social media, I've been doing it for 25 years now.
Fantastic.
अभी photos cameras आए तो I'm there.
Yes, ma'am. So quickly moving on to the next question, the rice bucket challenge legacy.
Yeah.
So your rice bucket challenge became a global phenomenon, earning you recognition, including the Commonwealth Points of Light Award and UN recognition, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
So how did this viral social initiative change your perspective on journalism's power to create social impact?
I think it's the coming together of. I must also thank that the media had been of great support to me. At that point of time when the rice bucket challenge went viral on social media, maybe the media wrote about this viral thing. So it was amplified, which means if a Hindu, and I got featured in Time magazine, got featured in NPR in San
NPR.
Francisco. NPR is like in broadcasting again. It's a very popular radio network.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, so NPR is there, then BBC, CNN.
Was it BBC India or was it BBC Middle East?
No, BBC, whatever, the London.
The London.
The London.
BBC UK.
Then I got featured in San Francisco Chronicle. So many NDTV. There were about 10 days on which I did around 7 or 8 interviews every day. So I must have done 100 interviews in the month of August 2015 when the challenge went viral, alongside all the work that was happening. I mean, the donations.
How did that idea come to you? Why? Why?
So that was a time when Ice Bucket Challenge was very popular. It was also a viral challenge, and I was also watching it like all you guys.
The Ice Bucket.
The Ice Bucket Challenge. It was for a great cause.
Yeah.
I was also watching, but I was like, why are we wasting water for this? So that turned into why waste water when you can donate rice. बस उतना ही था मेरा concept. Yeah, this all.
And
Then
the
I was
social
like,
impact was crazy.
So I simply brought 25 kgs of rice, gave it to someone I know, and they said, "Oh, this is my desi challenge, and you also can take it up. Give it to someone, 3 people. Give it to someone and motivate 3 more people to do."
Fantastic.
Do like this, like a chain of pay it forward kind of a thing. Maybe many people resonated with me, or that was also a time where it was cool to do something for the society and talk about it. So everything worked together. Time acha tha mera, by God's grace. Yeah, it worked out, and not just individual donations that people gave. The best thing was during COVID, I could raise around 18 lakh worth groceries for the people during the lockdowns using social media, and everything is recorded, everything is transparent. I nearly helped around 80 sets of people, which means 80 communities.
Sets of people?
Yeah, like communities. As in, for example, when lockdown happened, gyms were closed. So gym instructors, we gave them groceries for 3 months.
Wow.
Yes, we gave for LGBT community, transgender people.
Yes, ma'am.
We gave it to teachers who lost their jobs.
Right.
We gave it to electricians. You won't believe, 1 year later I had booked for an AC repair for my house. Then that guy comes and everything is done. He said, "That's it, madam." I said, "Enta, how much to give?" He said, "No, ma'am, last year, you were the one who gave us grocery kits." So
really, ma'am?
Yes.
So what goes around comes around.
Absolutely. I was also so surprised that he remembered and all that.
Karma is real. Do good, get good.
Get it back. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So it happens.
Very interesting question. You can see how individuals are shaped,
Yeah.
ma'am. So, growing up, could you please tell us quickly your relationship with your mom, dad, MIL, FIL, mother-in-law,
Yeah,
father-in-law,
yeah,
your siblings,
yeah.
and whoever,
Sure.
and your daughter, and your relationship with me?
Yes, absolutely. My father was in the railways,
Uh-huh.
and he continues to be a rock star even today at the age of close to 80. He's
Uh-huh.
and my
Mr.
mom,
Kalanidhi.
yes, Narsimha Rao Kalanidhi, and my
Mhm.
mom is a homemaker, Varalakshmi. She's a
Mhm.
very chilled out person too. Then I have two siblings, my
Mhm.
brother and my sister. Both are older to me. Both are very boring, but they're very sweet. So my brother works for the railways. His name is Ram Prasad, and my
Mhm.
sister is Madhavi. She works for LIC,
Mhm.
and we grew up in a very small town called Kajipet, which
Okay.
is in Hyderabad, near
Kazipet,
Hyderabad.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, in India,
Mhm.
and so yeah, it was a good convent education, very
Uh-huh.
simple, sweet lifestyle, no
Uh-huh.
big pressures,
Okay.
except that my parents kind of told us that we are regular middle class people
Mhm.
who need a
The
salad.
mango people.
Yeah, the mango people, Aam Janta. So, bus, the only focus was study well and stay independent,
Yes,
be
ma'am.
independent, get a job kind of thing.
Right.
And luckily, my sister and brother both they got government jobs early enough, and they were out of my way. I got my room. I was
Wow.
the princess of the family. And then I think there was less pressure on me to
Right.
do something. So,
Right.
it also gave me the opportunity to explore something
Mhm.
like journalism, which was very new in the
Mhm.
90s.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, let me try out this job and see how it works. If this profession doesn't work
Are you
out,
the first journalist of your khandan?
yes, absolutely.
Of
No,
your khandan?
Khandan, both sides, my mom's sides, dad's side. I don't
And
know.
your sasural?
Also, even in my sasural.
Wow.
Yes, I don't think there's. My nephew did his journalism, but he's pursuing something else.
Mhm.
There is no other. I mean, yeah, in
Yes.
my family, I'm
So you
the
started it.
Yes,
You
I
started
started
it
it.
all.
Yes,
Yes.
और मैं ही
Yes.
खत्म करूंगी. It's not over until I say it is.
Yes. మ్యామ్ ఆకలి అవుతుంది మ్యామ్.
అరే యాక్చువల్లీ మ్యాగీ నూడిల్స్ కూడా ఏదో ఉంది మేము